with the model itself, there are a number of contributing factors, including such things as early child abuse, neglect, inadequate education. Some of them are from an ethnic minority, feelings of abandonment, drug involvement, gang involvement, running from the reality of their life, seeking power, seeking notoriety, seeking money, etc. As many of the women have told me that when they were young, sometimes 7, 8, and 9, that their parents would have given them drugs either to keep them quiet or as a form of entertainment, and watch some of the things that these children would do under the influence of drugs. And so many times they were exposed to it at an early age, or they would be told by their parents, you know, you're going to end up on the street, you're going to end up on drugs, etc. And so it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
And the police chaplain told me, he goes, Donna, he's going to kill you. Or this living on the street is going to kill you. And, you know, there was always that in my mind. But my desire for drugs kept me going out there. And the fact that I had no self-esteem left at all.
She spent a lot of her time on the street. That's how she made her money. She sold her body. She sold her soul. She sold everything, which was part of how she felt about herself. A nothing, just a body and nothing else.
I got off the crystal and I was doing rock cocaine. I was working the streets, day in, day out. By then I'd lost all contact with my kids. My father wouldn't tell me where they were. He disowned me. He wouldn't take any calls from me. I became a real paranoid schizophrenic almost. You know, I was gone. I was gone.
Just many of these women do not feel that they're worthy to be forgiven. They don't feel like they're worthy of our Lord's love. They don't feel like they're worthy of anything except the life that they have gotten funneled into. One of the important things, one of the basic things, is the element of trust. Because for many of these women, they have not been able to trust anybody. Those people that they had trusted in their past, beginning with early childhood, have betrayed that trust.
Well, I was feeling down and lonely. I was back in jail again. Well, I was feeling down and lonely. I was back in jail again.
When I went to jail this last time, I feel it was God's way of pulling me up out of a situation where I was going to be killed, because the guy I was with was beating me so bad he could actually pick me up by my neck and throw me across the room. I would pray. Every time he beat me, I'd be saying the Our Father, and he'd stop. So I asked the Lord to please get me up out of that situation before I was dead. And he did. He brought me up out of the situation by bringing me back to jail.
Donna, when I first met Donna, she too was a trustee. It's interesting, many of these women have kind of a leadership, which it brings them into the role of being a trustee. But I was walking through the mod, and I saw this lady crouched on some steps up near the deputies' area, where she was kind of out of view of the deputies, so that they wouldn't either question why she was crying. But I saw her sitting there. She was absolutely weeping. It was like she couldn't crawl into a deeper fetal position, and it was such a wailing of hurt, and it was like she was really at the end of her rope. I mean, she was so broken, and actually it's in that brokenness that the Lord can use you the most, because it's like a new crop. Until you cultivate the soil and break up the soil, that the new shoots can come forth.
Right at that time, Carmen came around the corner. Oh, and she introduced me, and Carmen asked me, she goes, "Do you need prayer?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "You have a lot of hurt in you. I can see that." And I said, "Yeah." I didn't know, I heard about Carmen, that's all. So it was like, well, this lady doesn't even know me, but she can already see that I had a lot of pain.
The journey for the women to reintegrate into a society, whatever it will be, anything other than the drug or the alcohol society, each individual woman is on a journey unique unto herself. And she needs to know that just like in a grieving process, for some people it may take a week, some people it may take a month, some people it may take a year, and that is okay.
And she said that I was going to be okay, and that she would be, seeing me again. And we met. The next time she came out, she had me called out, and we talked. We talked about basically where my pain started.
I think what she does is very difficult. I think it's hard to get people to recognize the need they have to change within themselves. And as you and I know, most of us know, you cannot, meaningful change comes from within. And I can't change you, I can't rehabilitate you, only you can do that. And if I can give you the direction and the help to do that, then we've accomplished a lot. And she has.
See women walking on the street in the bad part of the neighborhood where they assume that the woman is a prostitute. It may well be. But that woman is crying out for help. She's not out there because she wants to be. She's out there because she needs something, and it's obviously love.